everyone, it's Shar from Shar's Fashion Nation. So here's kind of an update coming to you from the office. um, Knee shots. I got a set of knee shots today. Steve's cooking. So here's the thing, doctors, right? You don't always find in this day and age the doctors that will hear you out when you have a concern about something. There's not a lot of doctors that are willing, thank goodness mine are, willing to listen to my concerns about my health, right? So my rheumatologist is the most sought after rheumatologist for South Jersey, probably all of New Jersey and part of Pennsylvania and whatever else, So I voiced my concerns today. He did the set of knee shot, both knees. We talked about, my lower spine. I still call it my hip because like the side of that is the hip, but then that bone actually follows up to the buttocks. Okay. So we were having a talk. So I'm like, I voiced my concerns about the injection to the spine to help it. My concern is something goes wrong and I have a seizure. I've already psyched myself out so bad on that. So that I turned on the ring light. So that the thought of getting it, just psych myself out, basically. So I did voice that to him. And also the concern that when it goes in, because, the nerves and the tissue and the muscle and all that, if it accidentally triggers one, the procedure has to stop. It's a local anesthesia, so I won't be under. Ooh, that's the scary part, getting it done while being awake. So he's like, if you do not get it done, your bones will break. So what was that one movie? They have Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, and the one guy had like glass bone, and the other guy, he couldn't, you couldn't hurt him. Yeah, I think you know the movie. Anyway, so when your osteoarthritis gets worse, your bones can break. So on the way out, checking out, I got the imagery done. I have two things here. One is for, excuse my pronunciation, one is for infusion services. And the other one is my next appointment with Dr. Soloway, Dr. Stephen Soloway. He has a YouTube channel. I will leave him linked in the description box. On my way out, the receptionist with the papers, she's like, here, this is for you. I'm like, huh? You can get this for $25 either at his office, or I'll find the other way to do it. There might actually be a link over on his YouTube channel. So Dr. Stephen Soloway, Stephen spelled with a PH, not the common spelling with the V. But he is a really good doctor. Hard to get an appointment with him. I just noticed his tie matches my shirt. So he and his daughter, which is getting into his practice next year, early next year. So the only two people that I will be seeing in his office is him and his daughter. That is it. That's all people, just doctors. Soloway and Soloway, basically. So this is so that I can understand the fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, and I don't have my glasses on. My glasses are over here. Okay. He is so sweet, I'm telling you. So excuse me, Dr. Soloway, if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Vasculus, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is vasculus. So, how to protect yourself from bad doctors, insurance companies, and big government. When you go, if you get that chance to have him as your rheumatologist, don't be mad at what you see in his office. This man has been on so many medical programs, and he also teaches. He does teach at least 2, if not 3 different colleges. I believe one of them is Rowan, which is great because Rowan actually isn't too far from where I live. It is, but it isn't. It's kind of like the same distance from going from here to Vineland. So yeah. He didn't ask me why I'm not wearing my back brace. For one, that's like wearing a piece of freaking furniture. Number 2, the dog got to it. And she kind of chewed it up. So, yeah. Don't know why. She decided to chew on it one day. Teething, I guess. But anyway, that is my little update for that. And this will be my second video of the day. But like I said again, Dr. Stephen Soloway, really good rheumatologist. Oh, and it's autographed. Got one of his autographed books. So yeah, pretty much Dr. Stephen Soloway, which I will also give him a really excellent review for his manners. He is a very polite doctor. He does not believe in being rude. He is to the point when it comes down to medicine and the health care of his patients. That's why he's my rheumatologist, honestly. And he's the head rheumatologist for Inspira Medical Network. So, am I glad that he's my rheumatologist? Hell yes. Is Rob glad that that's his rheumatologist and that's how I found Dr. Soloway? Hell yes. So, yeah. Am I happy with that? Absolutely. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? But I did let him know that even when I was 5 years old, I had rheumatic fever in my right leg and I couldn't walk. So I was in a wheelchair for a while. And then in adulthood, in 2002, after the accident where Amtrak made it so I got thrown onto a solid wood table. Took away my military career. But you know what, though? Maybe that was not my calling. That's how I see it. Maybe that just was not my calling. But after that, I spent 5 years in a wheelchair. They would not maintenance my power chair, the company that was supposed to. They said that, they wouldn't maintenance it. So I had to do the initiative of try to strengthen myself enough to take my broken body parts and be able to walk and continue the road of that to like recently, like living here, you can't just walk down the road. That's just too dangerous. It's too dangerous. And so yeah, I don't have a treadmill. I don't have the other, and no, I will not go to physical therapy. Last time I ever went to physical therapy was such a wreck. And he doesn't recommend it anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, I will keep you updated on getting the injection to my lower back for the Botox, or not Botox, the buttocks on the right, and with the lower spine. So yeah, because the tailbone probably ain't looking too great either. So imagery was done today for his office, so he gets that right away. That's great. That's awesome. And also remember that you can get a book from Dr. Stephen Soloway so that you can understand your rheumatology issues a lot better. So with that said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I need to ice my knees a little more. Rob's phone, when he was pulling in by the front steps. That was a painful moment. So pretend this is a cell phone. It slipped off and just crack right into my left knee after I had knee shots. That just made it worse. Anyway, the pain is still there, so I'm just going to go take care of that. Look, it's not debilitating pain to where I can't just hobble to get to the bathroom, or where I can't hobble to get out there. But if I can't get out there to eat, Steve will bring it here, or Rob, whoever. That way all I have to do is put my legs up and ice the injection site, which, lucky for me, I already had something in the car that was a beverage, a cold coffee that had, ice still left in the cup. And I was using that on the way home. I usually do that. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts for having your caramelized coffee with cream and liquid sugar. Only 1 squirt of liquid sugar. Not that. Anyway, with that said, I will see you in the next one. Like I said, get your book. He's a really good doctor, or he wouldn't be mine. Bye.